This is the custom lithium upgrade in a Winnebago Solis 59P. Let's build it piece by piece. An MPPT solar charger, a lithium battery bank, an Orion XSDC to DC charger, an inverter, an automatic transfer switch, a 50-amp lithium charger, and a charger on-off switch. Now, let's see how it all works together. Charging starts on the roof. The solar panel feeds the MPPT charger. On the road, the engine's alternator sends power through the Orion XS charger, charging your batteries as you drive. Plugged into shore power, the 50-amp charger kicks in, switch on, to top the batteries right back up. Off-grid, the inverter is your main power source, turning lithium into 110-volt AC to run your household outlets. The transfer switch picks the AC source. Shore is a separate input. It never runs through the inverter. Turn the inverter off, and the switch flips to backup. Your 12-volt loads, fridge, lights, pump, and USB run from the lithium bank through the distribution box. But there's a catch. Off-grid, with the inverter on, the charger would try to refill the batteries using their own power. An endless, wasteful loop. The fix is a simple on-off switch. On shore, the inverter's off and the switch is on, so the charger refills from shore. Off-grid, the inverter runs your power and the switch is off, isolating the charger so the loop can never form. So, charge from solar, driving, or shore. Store it in lithium. Run 110-volt through the inverter with shore as backup. And no charging loop. That's the system.
So, here's how the system works. We have the inverter, we have the automatic transfer switch, we have the on-off button that prevents the van to charge the batteries while working on the inverter to not create the loop. We are connecting to the shore power. The inverter is off, and now we have power in all the outlets and the 12 volts as well. For you to know that we have it, the pump works, the light works, and the outlets working. And you can tell the backup is on and is outputting from the backup, which is from the shore. The inverter doesn't work. If I'll take off the shore, nothing works. Turn on the inverter. And it's a minute. Switched to the inverter and is giving power to the inverter. So, off the shore, inverter works now. The battery is off, so will not create a loop. Let's try the outlets. The outlets work. No adding nothing. We just worked with the wiring we had in the Solis. Let's check the batteries. %. Okay. Consumed 141 AH. Let's see. Now, inverter off. Let's connect again the shore. Okay, the backup is on. Turning on the battery charging. For you to understand the batteries, we have them there. We have two 340 AH batteries with the cables that goes up to the inverter, and they are charging from the system as well. I installed them there. I got the cables under, got the cables up here, battery shunt, inverter, and now the battery should start charging. This is the application for the batteries themselves. I got them with the Bluetooth. Victron is good. It just sometimes it gives me a little bit different information. I don't know why. Maybe it needs to be still calibrated. But we do have the batteries. This is the battery 2, and we have 23 amps of the current. And we do have the battery 1, okay, which has 17. So 23 plus 17 is 50. So it's charging. How do we know it's charging? Let's check one thing. Off the batteries, on the shore, 1 amp here, it's dropping. And the battery 2, 1 amp here. Turning it on, 7 amps. It's charging the batteries. So we solved the loop. First of all, you have to find out if your RV is updated or not. You get the model, and this is what you need to swap. This is charging your batteries. So this is for lead acid batteries, and this is for lithium batteries. It's pretty much straightforward. You have the same cables here. Actually, we do not. We have the color is different, but negative and negative, so white with black. And on this side here we have the same colors. Okay, now those two, they go here, and those are going here. I'll film when I'll take them out so you can see where do they go. Alright, so disconnected those. They go here and here. And now we have all these 3 in the back, which the black one goes here, and then the white one goes straight here, and the green one is this dude here. Now the black cable goes in the 1, 2, and the 3rd one here. We do have already pre-made. Okay, I'll just take it out from here and just connect it back. Alright, all disconnected. The old one out. This is for the acid, okay, lead acid batteries. And this is our new one. Before connecting it together, I would like to do one thing, and I will do it. The red cable, okay, the plus that goes on the charger, will go through the switch. What does it mean? The Solis is charging the batteries only when you connect to the shore. So this is how it is using the charger. Now, if you install at any point an inverter in your Solis, and you would like to have power in your outlets, like those ones there and the other outlets in the van, from the batteries, you'll have to go through the inverter. And what does it mean? Like, you connect the priority, and I think the priority will be the batteries, okay? So you go through by priority, and here is the output that goes to the thing, and the backup will be the shore. So the shore will go from there. The only problem when you have is when you connect it through priority, you'll have a loop, because the inverter, the Solis will think it's connected to the shore, so he will try to charge the batteries through the inverter, and it will go all around. So you lose energy, the voltage, the batteries. That's why you need a switch, okay? Whenever you are not connecting to the shore, you turn the switch off, and the thing will not charge, will not try to charge the batteries, okay? You'll just have the voltage in your outlets, the 110, okay? And then when you connect to the shore, you can switch it on, and that means like it's connected to the shore, gives you voltage to the outlets, and it charges the batteries as well, because you will go open up, close actually this circuit, okay, the red one. Right, the negative is connected. Nice and tight. Make sure it's tightened out. Okay. Make sure it's tightened out. Okay. Wait a little bit. Just make sure it's tightened. Let's go with the last cable. Just make sure. Good. This is connected. This is connected. This is connected, and this is connected. We have to do that thing I told you about before. We got a cable up to here with a switch. Everything is working. You have the place. You don't have to drill or something. It's always there. Now, for you to understand the shore power, and I'll show you which one is the shore power, some one of you maybe not know. Well, the van is charging the batteries only when you are connected from here, which is the shore power, okay? And this is the cable that goes there, okay? This is the cable that goes from there. Now, we have to remove this cable from here, pass it through the back up, okay? And here we have the inverter, and then from here we need two cables that will replace it here. That's how we will manage shore power and the inverter battery switch. Alright, found it. Comes from there. This is the white cable, okay, the neutral, and this is the positive cable, which is this one here. You can see goes through a loop, comes from there, all the loop here, and I found it. Alright, let's disconnect the shore power. Quite tough. It's not tougher than I am. Come on, little boy. Good for you. Don't mind the beeping, the beeping comes from my capacitor. Okay. Now what cable we need? This is the ground cable. Just leave it here. You will go to the ground of the vehicle. You don't need it for now. All right, and that's the neutral. Everything connected. Look back. Everything. Let's check it. The only thing I need, the glass, the charger. I need a switch outside to control. Okay. Here I installed the solar charger. You don't have to cut nothing, literally nothing. You take off the upper panel, put it on the side so you have the way to work with your hand, and then you can sneak it in, like work it in. I've secured it in two screws on the one side. It's not secured on the other side, but it's pretty solid. It will not go nowhere. And pretty much you do. The connection is pretty straightforward. You have the same thing. You have the PV plus and minus, PV plus and minus, and you have battery plus and battery minus. That's it. Take them from here, put them there. This is the original. This is the new one. You connect it through the tablet. Upgrading the charger on my Solis. Don't mind the van because it's in the progress. We are rebuilding it. There will be more video about it on the internet. Now, you do have the plate for the charger to the coach batteries from the starter batteries here. Take off the lid, and everyone speaks about a solenoid and everything else, but no one will tell you how they work. Now, you do have the solenoid that stays like here, okay? This is the solenoid. Now, you have the coach battery, the starter battery that comes from the starter here and that goes to the coach. This goes all the way to the back, okay, to the coach. Take off the solenoid, install this one. It has enough space for it, okay. It's sad that you need a 30 amps fuses for it, from the battery to it and from it to the coach battery. So I installed two 30 amps fuses, goes here, goes all around, in, ground and out. I opted for the ground to go all the way to the batteries here, because that's what they say. Now on the same spot you have the solar charging, and it's either this one here or this one here. So you do have either solar or the charger itself. There is enough space for it to make it here. Now this one here was on the solenoid, that's another ground. I'll connect it on the plate, and this was the cable, okay, that was commanding the solenoid to engage if you needed an extra battery. And yeah, now you cannot use it anymore because the lithium doesn't work fine with the normal battery, so you don't have the option anymore. I'll show you in the cab which option you will not have, but you will have a better charger.